How much you run, sir?
The 10-mile easy run.
Easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Yeah. I started with my platoon for like 2.5, and then I did the rest just around the
Campo?
Yeah.
That's great.
Trust me, that was easy.
How was the competition over there, sir?
So, oh man, it was tough. Like I told you last time, I was just going to see where I was.
Yeah,
But I also found out that I was like struggling with my, apparently like if your iron levels are low, it's hard. And so when I got there, like I was there, like the first 3 miles of first 5K was good. But I just felt like my body was just tired. So I was 36 seconds off my goal. So my expected goal was to run 28 minutes for 6 miles. I mean, I set my standards too high because I only had like a month of track workouts to do. But I thought I could still do it because some of my workouts were very good. But I was able to hold half of it. So like 5 kilometers, 14 minutes, like a little bit under 40, like 13:50 something. And then I slowed down hard on the next one to like 14:20 something.
and that's where you were like, okay,
Yeah.
now I'm reaching the level. But compared to your expectation, it wasn't that bad, right? You can reach?
No, it wasn't bad. Especially like I was busy though. The last month we've been really busy, and so it's one of those things. Like I don't know anybody that would do a full-time job, you know, managing. Like I had like 2 platoons the last couple of weeks, and run a 10K averaging like 4:36 a mile. So the thing now is like, I've had a conversation with my chain of command. Like in order for me to get to where they are, those 30 seconds or more, I might have to like spend more time at the gym and like a little bit less on the range. I mean, the only adjustment I gotta make is I just need to up my game. Like that's what I need to. I need to spend more time doing all the extra stuff like core, you know, gym, a little bit of there's some corrective, you know, lifting that can help you get stronger. And then also I need to, everything else really like getting your rest good, get your 6-7 hours every night and things like that. The thing that I want everybody to remember is like, remember where we were in December. December 6th, just remember we were 30 seconds off, and watch the more you go towards June, it's gonna get better. It's important to see where you started, because if you just show the good side and then people don't see the progress. I got some races coming up in February. February 13, I have 5K, and then 27, I have a 10K. And then the 10K is going to be in Austin, Texas. My goal is to like get that 30 seconds and also even more. Like I'm hoping like, I want to get a minute of my time. In my opinion, like diet is everything, because what you put in is what you'll get. And some things like, I do know one thing, like a lot of people, you understand, like your body tells you what to do. He'll tell you when it's hungry, he'll tell you when it's thirsty. But if you're trying to accomplish like goals, like specific goals, what I think is like your body can take so much beating. And some things like, say if you're eating, say, saturated fat, you know, diet, it's just gonna take a lot, because your body needs energy to rest, to digest food, to support your activity level. So if you take all those things, you have to ask yourself, what type of calories are you putting in your system? Because at the end of the day, if you put so much, you know, say toxins, because your body works hard to get rid of those things. And so that's why I prioritize like my main source of hydration is water. My main source of like, you know, fat is I try to stick with just clean fat. you know. And this is something that's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's very hard to try and say, hey man, I want to eat an avocado instead of a juicy burger, because you need that fat. So you trying to eat fish. Nobody likes to eat fish. I don't even know how to cook fish sometimes. But you need to do all those things because those are the sacrifices that you need to do. And this is something that I have done even with my platoon, like, you know, eat like a pro. And you have to do, everybody needs to do that because we are professionals. If you're a soldier, you're like an athlete. You're using your body, almost like your body is the mission. It gets put through so much. And so if you eat well, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you also in chemical balance because, you know, it ties. I feel like if your nutrition is good, it ties out to your also like your mental health. Like you feel like you're not always on the edge. You feel energized and you're functioning. You know, your hormones are functioning where it needs to be. But if you eat all this, you know, unhealthy things, foods, it's gonna be very hard for you to perform.
You can take a seat. And you can take a seat. So have you, I know we had spoken a little bit, but you were able to incorporate some more carbohydrates in our training?
Yeah. So I'll wake up like an hour, 2 hours before, and I'll drink like 16 to 20 ounces of this, so like half of this. Right when I wake up, and I'll eat one slice of bread with peanut butter and a banana.
And a banana. What's your longest run that you've been doing? How long has it taken you?
18. It's taken me like the fastest I went was like 1 hour 43, but most of the time it's like 1 hour 46.
Okay. So that's where it's gonna benefit is like towards the end is because you're going to be lower on your energy at the end of that, and you can benefit from incorporating some carbohydrates towards the end of that time, which is usually in a race when you're really trying to push and your body wants to go based off of runoff of carbohydrates. So that's why I'm recommending that you can try that. You can incorporate just like some kind of Gatorade, or even if you're looking for something to have on you, like you know those applesauce go-go squeeze?
Yeah.
You do something like this, or like a goo.
Yeah, this is how many calories?
You can like bring that. That's only gonna be 15 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to do that new on race day. That's why I'm saying practice now so that you can see the way your body responds to it. And you're like, especially if you're not used to training with any kind of food in the middle of it, I want your body to get used to that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, because sometimes, like, I know in track and field, there's a lot of debates about, you know, calories and race weight and things like that. And people are obsessed with that. I don't know if you've read it.
Yep, and so, I've worked in the collegiate realm with track and field, and honestly, when I see people focusing more on the number on the scale and the amount of calories and less on their training, their focus shifts. I want nutrition to be a tool that you use to help you with your running. You're not coming to me to get an A+ in nutrition. You're coming to me to help you with your goals. So let's take what you've been doing because it's clearly been working for you. And like I had told you that first meeting, and just add on to that. Let's just make it one step better. Okay, so we talked about pre-training, we talked about intra-training.
And the fluid.
Overall throughout the day. So how had you tracked your calories before? Were you using like a MyFitnessPal or something?
I was using an app that me and my friend, you know, we downloaded and we just like, we plug in the numbers.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like intuitive, it was just more like pretty much whatever you put it in there, it just give you, it was more like to suggest, like, are you getting a balanced diet and what do you need?
So to give you a range, because every day your body's gonna burn different amount of calories because your body burns calories just from normal living, just when you get up and when you know, make your sandwich in the morning and make some coffee, to structured activity, so your activity that you're doing for your running, and then just like your normal like day-to-day work activity. So eating enough is just going to be like the number one goal, overall calories. Then the second goal is that timing. So making sure that we're having a little bit of carbohydrates beforehand, putting gas in our gas tank, during, afterwards. Okay. Then when we get down into those macronutrients, that's the third priority. Okay, did I have protein at that time? Am I having protein every 3 to 4 hours? Am I getting a meal that resembles that power plate that has carbohydrates, fats, proteins, things like that? So if you're gonna prioritize one thing, calories are king. Then nutrient timing, eat around your training. Then, okay, do I have all the components of my plate?
Basically, what I'm asking you is to kind of like have a good understanding and be professional in how I plan this meal so that I optimize my training.
Yeah, I'm giving you your calories. So I'll give you a breakdown of the amount of calories that you need throughout the day, and then how many you want at your meals.
Okay, thank you so much.
Any other questions?
I think we're good. We covered a lot.
We covered a lot today. So the first time we kind of went over the labs and making sure that nothing was deficient.
Mm-hmm.
Today we went over a lot of the food stuff.
I got here yesterday at like 12 in the morning.
I get what you're saying. Your heart rate goes up and everything.
But I'm sure my heart rate right now is higher than when I'm just doing a walk. I need to run 28 minutes. So we'll see. We just kind of like you just stretch. But you don't do really much. And then just jog a little bit and everything just you lay it on the track. It's like race day is not much to do other than just wait, warm up and go. I'm gonna go.
He's with the 7th SFG.
Good luck.
Go, man!
Got Chelanga in the neon jersey, Linkletter tucked off the back of that pack.
I kind of want to see how Sam Chelanga, who's crossing, he's in 3rd place right now in a bright orange singlet. He's looking pretty strong right now. So we get a camera, the Sam cam, as I'll call it. That orange singlet of Sam Chelanga is slowly moving up on Siga. And the Sam cam. Ooh, Sam's gonna have to. I don't know if he sees the guy right behind him. Sam Chelanga just dipping under 29 minutes. So close.
28:46. Chelanga 28:57.
Finishing top 3 is a really good sign of competitiveness. Thank you, sir. But a lot. Love you, sir. I hope I stay healthy. This story, I'm really confident we'll be in Eugene for sure. But we gotta work hard to try and go to Tokyo, man. Okay. I really think we could.
34 points.
I'm gonna go like another 3 minutes and be done. So I'll see you guys next week.
Good night, sir.
All right, thank you.